tuned for the 2-hour series finale of Murder in Small Town X.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Previously on Murder in Small Town X.
We know Jimmy took the pictures of Connor and Nate.
They were blackmailing Flynn.
Who do you think wound up with my $250,000? Prudence Cotter.
I don't trust you, DeBeck. Well, where should we meet then?
I think I would like to continue to work with Kristen because I think she's had enough abuse.
I feel it'd be better if Kristen did die. You know who I want to come home.
Are you ready to change your life?
Before we start on our tracks, the evidence has come back on DeBeck's crime scene. As you know, the wreckage of General Hayden DeBeck's limo was found flipped over in the woods. Although there is no body, the presence of brain and blood indicate that he has been a victim of a murder. So we're going to cross them off our suspects list, okay?
That would explain why there's maybe no sweepers. They truly have no one to follow now, except possibly the Reverend.
Allegedly, Reverend Rusty was driving that limo, and he's still missing.
In the quiet town of Sunrise, Maine, a killer is on the loose. A reward has been offered to 10 ordinary people. They have been sent to Sunrise to play the killer's twisted game. Welcome to Sunrise. Now, they must enter the mind of a killer and solve the mystery before they are eliminated, one by one.
Okay, we're down now to only 4 investigators. From now on, the lifeguard will be going out into the field with the other investigators. However, the lifeguard will still be exempt on the 3rd day from playing the killer's game, and the lifeguard will still have the duty of keeping contact with me. Just to decide who the lifeguard is, we have to watch the last will and testament of our last person eliminated.
If I don't return, I'm gonna go ahead and make Angel the lifeguard. He's trustworthy, everyone loves him, and he gives it his all. We need that kind of person for our lifeguard.
I made a promise to her that she would vote me lifeguard so that I can vote for Jeff, and letting him know how it feels to be sent out continuously until he is voted off.
Okay, most recent killer clue recovered last night. Give me a briefing of what happened.
X-ray drove me over into the compound. As I walked in, a huge ball of fire erupted. Lit up. OSL. Order, strength, logic.
So then what happened after the ball of fire?
I saw the flowers with this piece of paper attached to it.
It looks like a torn bill or something, and there's a close-up of it. But it also has a logo.
Coat of arms.
Yeah.
It's like in a fraternity or?
Right, some type of coat of arms. It is the focus of one of the tracks I'm going to assign today, so let's get into that. The first track will be the killer clue team. Now, the mayor has been around this town for years and years. I want this track to go down and talk to the mayor, find out what he knows about the OSL logo, if anything.
Yes, sir.
Track 2 is going to be the DeBeck murder team. I want you to search DeBeck's smashed limo at Connor's garage for any evidence. And we also know that the Reverend has disappeared. Let's try to locate him. If we find Rusty, let's question him, because he may be a suspect or he may be a witness in this. Let's find out which and what his story is.
We collected some evidence yesterday with the initials OSL on it.
Oh, no. It's scaring me now. When I was a kid, we had some crimes. And there was a guy that had OSL tattooed on his arm. He was a bad person. This guy would terrorize the town. But I know he got 30 years in a mental institution for the criminally insane in New Hampshire. And here's the funniest part. He got released. Now he's the custodian of the building.
What is this man's name? Do you remember?
Here. Orlando West. Bad, bad man.
Turns out that the guy's a criminal. Murder, rape, robbery, everything. Man says he had the town afraid of him. Angel.
Angel, it's Gary. This name you came up with, Orlando West. I've made arrangements for you to fly to New Hampshire to talk to his employer.
It was on its back up at Harris Point. This is roll. That's all roll.
Yeah,
looks like it lost control to me.
Connor would have had a reason to kill DeBeck. She wanted to keep the $250,000, and if she thought that the general was going to come and try to get it from her. So yeah, Connor could handle herself.
I don't care about this guy.
About DeBeck?
I could care less.
I found what I wanted. I got a gun casing. That's it. There was nothing else in that car. This is yours, Connor.
Thank you for your assistance, Connor.
When we got to New Hampshire, we met with Ernest Tolman.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Very well.
He was the connection.
Nice to meet you.
You looking for me? Angel Gualde. We're looking to go to the penitentiary to meet with Orlando West.
I'll let you guys know what you gotta know.
Okay.
Thank you, and have a nice afternoon.
I work at Manchester Holding. It's a local bank.
Right.
I know Orlando because he is the caretaker. It's an old, dilapidated building, and he's been there since it closed some time back in, I think, the middle of the 80s. The company that I work for owns the title to that building. And he's an eccentric fella.
Yeah.
Can you take us to see him?
I can do that.
Yeah, we'd like to see him.
I don't want to.
We're gonna go see a man that we don't know in an environment we're not familiar with. And you're saying it's been closed down.
So he even gave us a pint of liquor to give to Orlando.
My next concern was to find Rusty and question him and figure out, where was he, what happened, if he was the last person in the car, if he might have seen the killer, if he was the killer. Thank you. The compound is complete anarchy. Everyone's just, pretty hopeless out there.